everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be an update for the full moon eclipse that we have coming up this weekend, the 4th or the 5th, depending on where you are in the world. It is going to be a full moon in Capricorn, I believe. It is a lunar eclipse. Now, what we had been channeling is that the energies of this eclipse season, the 3 eclipses that we've had in June through July, have been incredibly intense energies. And what I've been channeling actually is that the energies should be getting lighter. It feels like July is going to be a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break. Now, that doesn't mean, if it means a stabilizing energy within. It means like you might feel more at peace and balanced within, rather than the seesaw effect, the extremes that you had been feeling going from one extreme to another. You know, what's going on in the physical environment, what's going on in our collective reality might still seem a little bit chaotic and conflicting, but within, your energies will be balancing out within, where you'll feel more at peace. You'll feel like you have more clarity. You'll feel like you can cope better, like you can handle the energies better. You'll feel better within. You'll feel more at peace within, despite anything that is going on in the outside world. So Spirit did want to clarify that even though things might seem a little bit still dramatic, chaotic, confusing, like there's a lot happening in the physical reality, what's happening within, that's what really matters, is the balance and the stabilizing energies within. It is going to feel much more balanced. You're going to have much more inner peace, and just what they're actually saying to me is a redefining of faith. So that's a trusting in the universe, a trusting in divine order, a trusting that you are where and when you're meant to be, and having faith that even through whatever's happening in your physical environment or in the collective reality as a whole, on the planet as a whole, that there is a purpose for it, there's a reason for it, and that you're going to be okay, that you are supported, you are protected, you are being divinely guided, and to keep trusting your intuition and keep trusting your faith and your inner knowing. Keep trusting how you have been ascending on this journey, trusting the tools within yourself, trusting your own heart space. Keep listening to your intuition and anchoring into that intuition, into that knowing, into that love space. So really important message coming through today about the energies that are upcoming and how we're going to be balancing out and feeling lighter, feeling better. And that's all within. You know, the outside world is a reflection of what's inside of us. And the more we balance within, the more we stabilize the energies within, the more we hold the light and the love, the more that is going to be seen, reflected in our outside world, not just in our own individual realities, but as a collective. It's going to be changing the trajectory of the collective reality as well. So it's really important to take everything that you've experienced, take everything that you've learned, and apply that. Keep transmuting the energies, keep being aware of your emotions, being aware of what's coming up for you to transmute and to heal and clear, and use that to create a higher reality. Use that to create and manifest from a higher level of consciousness. Use that to create a more positive outcome for yourself. You have that power now, and you have that awareness of that divinity within you, of that power within you. So keep using that to create. Okay, so what I want to do for this reading is just kind of see what is going to be shifting and changing. What do we need to know about this full moon lunar eclipse? Because again, it is the 3rd and final eclipse of the season. The energy is a little bit heightened right now, but it does feel like it's clearing. It does feel like the energy is softening, because it's softening within ourselves, because we're balancing out within ourselves. So I do want to see what messages Spirit has for us with regards to ascension and sacred union, and the full moon eclipse. So we'll just play it by ear and see what comes out. Spirit, what do you have to say with regards to this upcoming full moon lunar eclipse? What is coming from this full moon lunar eclipse in Capricorn? Capricorn being earth energy, very grounded energy, very and that's what it feels like. It feels like we're becoming more stable. It feels like we're becoming more grounded. It feels like we're becoming more at one, more at home within ourselves, more balanced within ourselves, just more at peace with where we are and where we're going. That it feels like a calming energy. All right, Spirit, what do we have to say? What's going on with this full moon eclipse? Full moon eclipse. Ooh. Hold your vision, the fixed moon here. This is nice because this is saying redefining faith. That's what they had channeled to me, redefining faith. This is saying hold your vision, hold your manifestations, keep having faith, keep listening to your intuition, keep listening to your knowing, because it is manifesting. Again, what you see in the outside physical reality is the hologram. It's the illusion. It's the simulation of everything that you hold within you. And the more balanced you are within, the more that creates a ripple effect in your outside reality and in your individual reality. And the more people who hold that balance and that faith in their individual realities, it becomes a collective reality. So hold your vision, because it might seem like there's a lot of chaos, confusion, conflict, drama that's playing out right now, either within your own experience or the world as a whole. But if you're holding your vision for your best and highest timeline, if you're holding your vision for your highest potential, if you're holding your vision for that high vibrational energy of love and peace and joy and happiness for yourself and for your future, that is what you are going to create. What you focus on is what manifests. What you resist, what you fight against, is what persists. You have to surrender to the knowing that what you are focusing on is what is going to be created. So hold your vision here. And I like this as well. We have, oh, look, the full moon in Capricorn. Perfect. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's exactly what this feels like. This feels like we are coming into more harmony, more balance, more stability, more inner peace, more of an understanding of ourselves, more of an understanding, I'm hearing, of where we've been in the past cycle. And because we're understanding where we've been in the past cycle, we're learning from those experiences and taking those experiences and transforming them into something more positive. So what did you learn from the past cycle? And they're showing me 6 months. So again, it's been a repeated message that from the new year until about June to now, the past 6 months has been a huge karmic cycle, not just for us as individuals, but for the planet as a whole. There's been a lot of purging. There's been a lot of transformation. And it does look like chaos, conflict, drama, trauma that's playing out, suffering that's playing out. But it's really a purging. The planet is going through a purge as a whole. And we as individuals have continued to ascend and release old karma. And so that is a cycle that is ending. We're clearing a lot of that karma as we continue to ascend. So they're asking you to look back and see what was clearing out, what has been changing, what has been transforming within you that is reflecting in your outside world so that you can create a better future for yourself. What do you still need to clear? What habits and patterns, addictions, traumas, heartbreaks do you still need to release? What fears do you still need to release in order to move into a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of awareness, a higher vibration of love for your next stage of life? Because you are approaching a new beginning. You are approaching a new cycle. As an old cycle closes, the old version of yourself, the old version of your life is coming to a close. So what is it that you're manifesting? What is it that you're creating now? Don't get caught in a loop of the same karmic cycle. Change the pattern, change the habit, change the mindset. Allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to reflect back and see what those experiences were teaching you, showing you, and how you can choose another path forward that is for your best and highest timeline. So I like this. It has been a tough cycle. It has been a very difficult past 6 months. And that is coming to a close. So let's, I'm going to use this deck. Let's see what Spirit has for us. What other messages Spirit has for us. Overall, Spirit, what do you have to say for us with regards to these sacred unions, with regards to ascension? Let's just see what's coming in here. All right, what do you have to say for us for the full moon lunar eclipse? Yeah, there's that ending and beginning here. Whew, okay. Yeah, See, this is picking up on the energy that I was getting before. With Temperance card, things are balancing out. And not only that, but I'm getting the energy of alchemy. You are creating something new from the old. Because male or female, masculine or feminine, you're rising into your divine power with the Empress here. Learning, reflecting back on your past journey, taking what you've learned in order to proceed forward, and using those experiences to create something new, to create a beginning from an old ending. You are, okay, so it's that saying that a true warrior is one who takes their pain and transforms that into something of service to others. It's the idea that if you've been through the fire, you learn how to carry the torch for others. You don't just wallow in your suffering, but you transform your suffering to be of service to others, to help other people. That's this energy that's coming in, this energy of what have you learned? What have you experienced? And how are you alchemizing that? How are you transforming that to create a better life for yourself and to be of service to others? This really feels like, and we've been talking about this for a while, this really feels like moving into mission, moving into service, and that's going to look different for everybody. For some, it's going to be a career choice. For some, it's going to be volunteerism. For some, it's going to be a passion or a hobby that just sparks inspiration or motivation in others. For others, it's just who you are. It's just the essence that you exude, the love that you exude, that is an inspiration, that's a motivation, that is, helping others to rise up. So mission work looks very different for everybody. And you'll know by the feeling inside of you. You'll know by what feels like your next step. So this really feels like you're turning everything that you've experienced, that tough cycle, that tough karma, the tough experiences that you've had, the tough journey that you've been on, the lessons that you've learned on this ascension journey. You are now turning that into something new. And one of the channeled messages that we got this week, I think it was for the dailies, either the daily or the Sacred Union energy update, what they had said was, we're moving from an energy of clearing to creation. And that's what this is. Especially for those of you who are part of this collective, who have been on this journey, you have been in a state of healing and doing the inner work, the shadow work, the clearing work, clearing out all that soul sludge. And now we're really transforming into a state of creation where you're moving forward, holding that vision, but also acting on that vision to create the next step in your manifestation, to create the next step for your best and highest timeline, your best and highest life. You are really letting go of the old karma, letting go of the old habits, mindsets, levels of awareness, patterns, addictions, toxic elements like relationships, careers, anything that wasn't serving you or isn't serving you at this level anymore. You're truly letting that go and allowing yourself to feel that joy, feel that high vibrational energy of happiness and manifestation. And as such, you are creating a new life for yourself, a new world for yourself. And that's having a ripple effect to create this new earth, to create this new world as a whole. So it's because you're stepping into this divine emperor, empress energy. Again, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. This is that divine energy. And what they're saying is the empress came out because the empress is the mother figure. She is the one who births that manifestation. She births that new reality. And that is essentially what you're doing. You are putting a close, an end to that one cycle, and you are starting another. And what they're actually saying with this card here is the world is your oyster. The world is yours to create now. So what is it that you're going to create? Are you going to hold on to the past version of your life? Are you going to hold on to the past version of your relationships? Are you going to hold on to the past version of yourself? Or are you going to transmute that, change that, balance out your inner world in order to manifest a more peaceful, vibrant, balanced future? To transmute everything that you've experienced and take everything that you've learned and turn it into something, birth it into something that is new, something that is what your soul is guiding you towards, what your soul is calling you towards. And the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, she is one who takes action. This is part of the creation process. It's not just having the vision anymore. It's not just dreaming anymore. It's about taking the steps. It's about taking action. Wow. I do want to say that this energy feels like this is what the shift of the full moon eclipse is bringing in. It's bringing closure of the past few months, and it is setting the stage for the next 6 or so months. So this feels like this is a pivotal time. What I'm actually hearing is it's a doorway, a portal, so to speak, and portals are opening all the time. You know, you have the power to open up portals. Portals are just shifts in consciousness, choices that you make to level up, so to speak. But this is a pivotal time right now, cosmically, for the planet and for yourself, for your own ascension, where you have the chance, the choice to level up for your life. And this is not just your internal life, an internal transformation, leveling up in consciousness, but for your physical life as well. And that's where it is. Hold your vision, keep manifesting, but now it's time to start taking action, to start transforming your life in the physical, is what they're saying. So, wow, this feels like powerful stuff coming in here. All right, anything else we need to know for this full moon lunar eclipse, please? Page of Pentacles, yes, this is tangible. This is very physical, very tangible. A new beginning. Pages for me represent new beginnings, fresh starts, and excitement energy. This feels like a more mature energy than we've seen from pages in the past. This feels like you have really learned your lessons, and now you are using those experiences to create a new beginning in your physical, tangible world here. So that feels like really good energy here. Anything else we need to know about the lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse? What's the Four of Pentacles for? Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Okay. So a new beginning is here, and there's a caution energy coming in of self-sabotage. There's a caution energy coming in of don't get pulled down into that lower energy, that lower density energy. You have the ability here to create this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is freedom, which is independence, which is stability, security. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who is very secure, very stable within themselves and in their physical environment. You have the ability to create this for yourself. That's this energy up here. And it's a word of caution that you have this chance of a new beginning, but don't hold on to your past habits. Don't hold on to your past deceptive behaviors, manipulative behaviors, toxic behaviors. Don't get pulled back into this Seven of Swords energy here. The Seven of Swords energy here is giving me an energy of, again, self-sabotage, self-deception, like a sneaky behavior. This feels like very old energy, though. This feels like very old energy, and they're asking you to let go of this, not hold on to this old energy, to move forward into a new direction. Because again, the Two of Wands energy is, he's usually holding a world in his hands, and right underneath the world here, you have the choice to create a new direction for yourself. You have the chance to create a new world, a new life for yourself, a new beginning, a tangible new beginning. But don't let this energy hold you back. It's a word of caution here. Don't get drawn back into this old energy. And it feels very stale. I just want to make that clear. This energy does feel very old. It feels very stale. It feels like this is what you're needing to let go of. This is what you're needing to release in order to have all of this rebirth energy, all of this fresh energy, all of this new energy. So if you're holding on to anything, any fears, any toxic elements, any habits, mindsets, addictions, anything that is old, anything that isn't serving you, that you know isn't serving you anymore, but you might be a little bit afraid of letting it go. They're asking you to have faith and let it go because, again, it's just pulling you down into this. This feels very much like devil energy. It's just pulling you down into very old, stale energy. And that's just going to hold you back. That's just going to keep you stuck and replaying the karma again. And you're really putting an end to that karma. You're really putting an end to that cycle. But as with anything, if you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to transform, if you're not willing to let go, you can get caught in another karmic loop, the same karmic loop. Don't get caught in that same karmic loop. Let that go. They're asking you to let that go here. All right, anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor here. This feels like it's picking up on this energy where they're asking you to continue to release. They're asking you to continue to heal. They're asking you to continue to surrender. The Emperor can be an energy of control. In the divine energy, and it's nice that we have the Emperor and the Empress, and I'm going to get to that message in a second. In the divine energy, an emperor is one who takes the lead, one who really steps up, rises, is direct, a very authoritative leadership energy. Knows how to command respect, knows how to respect others, respect themselves, know how to take responsibility for themselves and for others, really knows how to own themselves. Really is aware of themselves. In a distorted energy, they can be a little bit controlling, be a little bit cold, a little bit stoic and manipulative. I feel like with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands here, they're asking you to step out of that energy and more into the divine energy. Again, male or female, feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. We're talking about both energies here. They're asking you to take the lead. They're asking you to rise in your strength here, to tame that ego, to tame those fears, to tame anywhere where this self-sabotage energy might be coming in, anywhere where you might be indecisive, anywhere where you might be blocking yourself, anywhere where you might be guarding yourself or guarding yourself from others, to keep that open heart, because that is what helps you rise into your strength. That's what helps you rise into your power. That's what helps you manifest. And as you rise into your power and those high vibrations, that divine energy, that is how you birth your new reality. Not by staying stuck in this guarded energy, but with that open heart. And that's been a message that's been coming forth the past few readings, is that open heart is truly, that high vibration of their open heart is truly what manifests a positive new timeline, a positive new reality. That high vibration is what makes all the negative aspects kind of fade away, makes the negative kind of timelines fade away, so that only positive timelines can manifest. And when I say negative and positive, I mean more like, high vibrational, wanted timelines versus the unwanted, the desires versus the contrast. So it's really an energy of step into your divine power. Now, another message is coming forth because we have the counterparts here. And for those of you who are on the Sacred Union journey, you're coming into Sacred Union and physical relationship, physical partnership with your divine counterpart. But again, in order for the old cycle to end, you have to let go of any fears, any resentment, any fears of the past, any past patterning, habits, conditioning, addictions, anywhere where you're holding on to this very stale energy. That's just the word that they keep giving me. It just feels very old, very stale, and you have to let that go in order to create the new, in order to welcome in this new energy. There is a very fresh energy that is trying to come in, especially with this full moon eclipse. It's very balanced, it's very stable, it is very open and vibrant and open-hearted. It is very compassionate and loving that is coming in now. But we have to let go of the old. We have to let go of that stale energy, that stagnant energy. We have to let go of the old versions of us, the old versions of our relationships the guard that we had put up, the walls that we had put up, the control that we had been fighting for in order to surrender to this new energy that's trying to come in. So truly, remember in the beginning we talked about redefining faith. It's all about coming back to that place of surrender, that everything is happening as it's meant to, that everything is unfolding organically, that your life and your journey and your vision is going to be unfolding naturally, but you have to surrender the control. And with the Emperor here, it's masculine energy, where control coming from the mind, control coming from that place of logic, when really surrender is all about following your intuition, just allowing it to happen. It's that feminine energy that has been rising, especially for the divine masculines. And so as you and your counterpart come together, it's really about surrendering to your connection, surrendering to your vision, surrendering to your heart space, so that you can manifest not just a brand new life for yourself, but a brand new life and partnership together. That's truly what is happening here, is you're coming into sacred union within yourself, coming into sacred union with your partner. You're also manifesting a brand new life together, but you have to clear out the old in order for the new to come in. That is what this whole reading really feels like. This energy really feels like. This full moon eclipse is really doing. The full moons really do release the old in order to manifest the new. And that's what this is doing. You're really letting go of anything that is holding you back. And what I'm also hearing is this full moon eclipse is going to be bringing to your awareness clarity on what is still holding you back. You're going to be receiving maybe downloads or dreams or communication of some sort that is going to bring to your awareness where you're holding yourself back or where you're being held back. And in essence, where you're being held back is where you're holding yourself back, because it's all within you. You have that creative power within you. So where you're holding yourself back, where you're keeping yourself stuck in that stagnant energy, and how to release that. So you're going to be receiving some kind of information, and that's what's going to be shifting here to help you to release anywhere where you're staying stuck in stagnant energy, anywhere where you're essentially holding yourself back, possibly in self-deception or self-sabotage, where you haven't been seeing yourself possibly clearly. That's going to be releasing. And with that release, your heart is going to be opening up. The guards are going to be dropping. The blindfolds are going to be dropping. You're going to be seeing yourself more clearly. You're going to be seeing your life more clearly. You're going to be seeing your connection more clearly. You're going to be seeing your future that you want to create and that you are creating more clearly. And that's going to help you step forward into this energy of strength and taking action for your life, for this next cycle of your life. Because again, this next cycle is all about creation. It's all about building. It's all about action. Where we were in a little bit of a passive energy doing the healing work. Even if it was active healing, you were still kind of just doing the clearing work and the healing work. Now you are building and creating a physical, tangible, new reality for yourself. Not just manifesting, not just daydreaming about it, not just visualizing, but actually creating in your physical, tangible world. But the energy that's coming in is you're going to get more clarity on what's still holding you back and what you need to release in order to move forward. Because your soul is calling for you to move forward. It's just your ego that might be in resistance, some old energy that might be creating some resistance, some old fears that might be creating some resistance, some self-sabotage or deception energy that might be creating some resistance. That all is going to clear because you're going to be receiving some information, downloads, dreams, some kind of clarity that is going to show you, oh, I was just blocking myself. I was just holding myself back from the life that I truly want. That is what's coming in with this full moon eclipse, and it is going to be, what I'm hearing is leading the way for the next few months of creation energy. So a brand new cycle is being birthed, and it's a positive timeline. It's a positive new cycle that's coming in for you. So this feels really transformative here, really powerful here. I want to get a healing card and see what's healing right now with this full moon eclipse. Let's get a little bit more information here. All right, Spirit, let's get some more information What's healing with this full moon eclipse? What's healing with this full moon eclipse? What's healing with this full moon eclipse? What's changing, transforming, and healing with this full moon eclipse? Oh, nice. Your connection. Romance is coming in, it seems. Now, what they're actually, the energy that's coming in is, and we have celebration on the bottom. See, that's what this feels like. Romance isn't just romance as far as a physical relationship. Romance is also about how you love yourself. And in order to fully embrace yourself and love yourself, you have to be aware of yourself, acknowledge yourself. Look at where you're truly holding yourself back. Let go of anywhere where you're holding yourself back and keep moving forward. That really is about loving yourself enough to do that. And then the sacred partner energy is coming in. They're going to have a lot to celebrate. The more you love yourself, the more you're able to come into that celebration, that harmony, that Three of Cups energy, that union energy with your sacred partner. And romance is on the table, but this really has an energy of less about physical partnership and more about yourself. And again, it's going to be a ripple effect. So the more you love yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more you manifest for your best and highest future and take action for your best and highest future, clear out that old energy, that old you, the more you get to create the romance that you dream of, the love and partnership and relationship with another person. But it all starts with romancing yourself. It all starts with loving yourself enough, embracing yourself enough is the energy that I'm getting. But this is the energy that we were getting. This is that positive new cycle. You're going to have reason to celebrate because you're clearing out the old and bringing in the new, and that new is such a positive energy. So celebration here. And we have the full moon in the back there, which I love. And I love how the angel is kind of like holding her hands out, just like heralding the full moon, just like, you know, hark. Hark we sing is what I'm hearing. Hark we sing. Hark we celebrate. Really positive energy coming in. But we have to love ourselves enough to clear out the old and allow that change and that transformation to happen in order to invite in and welcome in this new energy that is wanting, yearning, longing to come in, that our souls are truly yearning for and longing for. All right, let's get a little bit of guidance. I feel like getting an Angels, Gods, and Goddesses card and see. Let's just ask about sacred partners. Let's ask quickly about sacred partners. What do we need to know for sacred partners with this full moon eclipse? What do we need to know with regards to sacred partners and sacred union? Spirit, what do we need to know for sacred partners? Okay, so this one didn't want me to let go. Oh my gosh, okay. So Goddess of Beauty, you're a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. And look at all the butterflies there, transformation. This energy that I'm getting is you're exactly when and where you're meant to be. Continue to allow your journey to unfold. Continue to allow this transformation to happen naturally and organically, because look what's on the bottom of the deck, Angel of Union. Your sacred union is here. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness and angel support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. You are being divinely supported. You are being divinely guided in your sacred union. Your sacred union is here. You are coming into sacred union with your other person. Because you have done the work, you've been clearing this energy to come into sacred union within yourself. And so you're exactly when and where you're meant to be. You don't have to worry about the timing. Just allow this beautiful unfolding. Keep doing the work to clear out that old, stale, stagnant energy, to welcome in the new. Keep holding your vision. Keep manifesting. Keep releasing in order to take action and that next step towards your future. Keep moving forward is the message here. Keep moving forward because it is all unfolding in perfect, beautiful rhythm. That's just the word that they just gave me, this rhythm. It's like a dance. It is all unfolding and you're taking the proper steps. So beautiful. You guys are ready. You're in sacred union. You truly, truly are. Sacred union within yourself, and you're going to start seeing that in your physical connection. Just keep allowing it to unfold. Keep clearing out the energy. Keep inviting in the new, because you're clearing out the karma in order to welcome in a brand new cycle here. All right, I'm going to get a message from my own message deck. This is the Conversations with Spirit deck that I'm going to see what kind of guidance do we need to hear, Spirit. What kind of guidance do we need to hear for this full moon eclipse? What kind of guidance do we need to hear? What kind of guidance do we need? Full moon eclipse, what kind of guidance? I'm going to take them all. We have balance your chakras. This is that balancing out energy that we talked about in the beginning, the clearing energy. Continue to maintain that balance within yourself. Continue to do the clearing work. Continue to find that inner peace within yourself. Any kind of extreme that you were feeling, like you were going between two worlds, like you were rocking back and forth, that is going to be balancing out. Continue to do the clearing work. Continue to clear your chakras. Continue to balance out your chakras. That is going to help, because there might be some stuff that's coming up to the surface right now, but continue to do the clearing work and that will balance itself out. Change the pattern, what we had talked about before. If you are in this energy, that Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles energy of holding on to past patterns, addictions, habits, mindsets, allow yourself to transform. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. Transformation and change is taking place, but it's up to you to be mindful and aware of that new level of consciousness that's coming in, that new level of awareness that's coming in, to be aware of yourself and where you're holding yourself back, and be conscious of the patterns and the habits and the addictions and the toxic elements that are surrounding you, and change those patterns in order to clear out that old, stale, stagnant energy to welcome in the new. And your heart is expanding. Yeah, this is exactly what we're talking about. You're giving birth to a new cycle. You're giving birth to a brand new you. You're giving birth to a brand new future and a brand new world. So keep allowing this expansion. Keep allowing this evolution. Keep allowing this transformation of yourself, because you're moving out of the fear and that old energy and into one of a higher vibration of love, of happiness, of joy, of positive manifestation, positive timelines. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy coming in. All right, you guys, that is going to be a quick update for what to expect for the full moon lunar eclipse. I hope it was helpful. We'll be back next week with some more daily energy draws, as well as some more collective readings. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you soon. Bye.